Hi again guys, welcome back to Bushcraft Archery. So apologies, it's been a little while since I have done a video. It's been over a month. It's one of those things, keep meaning to make one, but then I go out shooting so, and forget to bring my camera, so apologies for that. But anyway, you saw earlier on I did a video around field archery and what it is. So what we're going to talk about today is the actual bow that I shoot. So this is a Bear Archery Kodiak Takedown, and what this is made by a company called Bear Archery. They are based in the United States, and their whole heritage, their whole tradition, their whole history is based on hunting bows and hunting equipment, and it was all founded by a chap called Fred Bear. He was a pioneer when it came to archery, he really was. And I've got a lot of respect for the man in terms of watching his videos, and these are videos from like the 50s and the 60s, and reading his books. But anyway, his bow. So there are two types of Kodiak takedowns. The one I've got I own is the A-Riser, and that is a combination of Bubinga and black maple with a red accent stripe through the middle of it, with what are called number 3 limbs. Now these limbs give me a 60-inch bow. At 28 inches it's a 42-pound bow. Now I draw at 29.5 inches, so that gives me roughly about a 45-pound bow, which is my limit. I can shoot higher poundage, but after that I start shaking and collapsing, and my whole form goes to pot. But I think if I remember correctly, looking on the website, the bow ranges from anything from 40 pounds all the way to 55-60 pounds. And as I mentioned, there is another riser. There is a B riser. Now that one is a slightly longer riser, and with a set of number 3 limbs, that will give you a 64-inch bow. As I mentioned, there are different combinations. If I didn't, there are different combinations. You can have a set of number 1 limbs. Those are slightly shorter limb, and that will give you, on a A-Riser, give you a 56-inch bow, or on a B riser, my understanding, if I remember correctly, that will give you a 60-inch bow, but I could be wrong. Please don't quote me on that. Please check out the website before you think of purchasing one. Now, how do I find this bow? It's a bit of a unicorn bow, really. And when I say that, I've had a few issues with it. Don't get me wrong. The first riser I bought, it developed a crack down past the shelf, so just below the shelf towards the handle. So it was just about from there, about 1.5 inches down there. However, the Bear Archery, their customer service was second to none. It was absolutely fantastic. They sent me out a new riser, and I was back to shooting it. Some of the things, I think, my personal opinion, their strings. From one of the guys told me it seems to be struggling at making a Flemish twist string, and I think the quality of those strings has dipped. So if you do buy a Kodiak, try and get one with a different string, not a stock string. I know Three Rivers, where I bought my original one from, they send out a separate string by the looks of it. They don't send out a Bear string, so that's quite nice. But no, even though I've had problems with the Bear, I still love shooting it. I did go through a bit of a phase where I was struggling with the bow, not in terms of poundage, but I think just in terms of my archery. I think, you know, I've started to find the passion again. And the reason why I do archery is it's not for scores, it's not for points, it's to have fun. And a great buddy of mine always said, you know, if I'm having a bad shoot or having a bad day, he can see it in me, he's known me, you know, 15 odd years. The first thing he says to me is, remember why you picked the bow up in the first place. that's true. But that's enough of me talking about the bow. So we'll cut to some videos of me shooting, and take care. See you later. Bye bye.